Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. So I'm starting to think winning with this deck might be a little bit reliant on getting off a good duplicate, which is not necessarily that easy, because I only have one duplicate and one mad scientist who will probably help me to get that duplicate. That's still 2 cards in a 30-card deck, which means you could very easily draw half your deck and not get either one. I do have 2 Arcane Intellects that can also provide a lot of card advantage, but you gotta get this stuff. So, we'll see. 4 and 1 is really good for now, but can I keep it up? And how good is this warrior? Because we know I don't want to use warriors in the arena. I think that they are at a natural disadvantage. But the further you get up into wins, the more all those bad warriors have been weeded out. So any warrior I run into, especially after this, if I get any more wins, is less and less likely to be, a weak warrior and more likely to be a problem. Okay, so he has no response to my 0-4. Doesn't leave me a lot to do, I'm okay with that. Question is, what is he really going to do now? This guy actually can take a hit from the Fiery War Axe and not die, which is pretty annoying, possibly, if that's what the warrior has. Of course, unfortunately, he does no damage back to her, so that's subpar. I guess we will shoot her. So now he can't, inner rage or whatever that thing is her. Because before, he could do 1 damage to her to give her +2 attack and kill this thing. And then I would have shot her afterwards. But now, she should hopefully not kill it right away. I don't know. That guy could be dangerous. And I'm not doing a whole lot here. I guess the thing to do is shoot her for sure. And I'm going to play the Knife Juggler. I mean, something could easily happen to him, but he's not one of those things that really needs to be protected. He can be really bonus if he works out well, but he still has a big enough attack to hopefully kill the orc. Okay, that sucks. Do not want. But we'll see what we can do, because I can now drop Sludge Belcher. These guys not too fond of Sludge Belcher, and of course, if he were left alive for some reason, I could throw out the duplicate. Probably not going to happen. I'm probably going to have to save that for maybe the Spectral Knight. I don't know. Ugh, well that's unpleasant, because now they can survive more. Oh, that's... wasn't even thinking of that. No, that's... I was just thinking of his hit points, but that made his attack big enough that really sucked. I'm still a little ways from being able to mind control anyone. I also can't shoot and play the Spectral Knight, which is poor. I mean, I could shoot and play the duplicate, mess with his head. I'm thinking I'm just going to Cone of Cold this stuff. Which is not helping the mind control tech, but it is helping to obliterate his forces. So, we're not going to complain too much. Kills most of his stuff, and the one remaining guy can't attack this turn, so bonus. It's more about the killing, though. I don't care about the 2 damage all that much when we're both basically at full health. But I needed to get that stuff dead and not spend too many cards doing it. Well, she is conducive to mind control tech later on. But, let's see. I can go Water Elemental Duplicate. It might be better to duplicate the Spectral Knight, but actually against a warrior, the Water Elemental is really obnoxious. So Water Elemental Duplicate seems like a good plan. And if I used all my mana, that's an excuse for why I'm not shooting this guy. Now, of course, there's a good chance my Mind Control tech is going to just steal a 1-1. That's not good, but better than not stealing a 1-1. And he's got a chance to steal something better. Of course, I might not want to play him if my duplicate has not yet been triggered. I kind of want an army of water elementals, not an army of mind control techs, who are definitely, most of them are not going to get a chance to do their thing. Not when he knows I have them. Yeah. Still, I have pretty fat hand here. If this thing just gets fighting, I can play the Dark Scale Healer. It'll heal her back up if he's not dead, right?
I've got the beast in my sights.
Okay. And getting her duplicated would not be in the end of the world. She's still relatively cheap to cast, still pretty beefy, and does all that extra healing. So I could try and mind control tech something, but I could kill one of the 1/1s, then mind control tech. I don't know. Might be getting too it's getting too fancy. I can't kill one of the 1/1s, mind control tech, and play her. And I do not want him to get duplicated, particularly. So, if I kill this goes down to 3/2. Then Darkscale Healer is back up to a 3/4. And I can shoot one of them. It's not horrible. I mean, I could also go Mind Control Tech, Tauren Warrior to protect him, shoot one of the 1/1s first. He's going to get me a 2/3, 1/3, or a 4/2.
I wonder.
Still pretty good, but I don't want the Tauren Warrior duplicated. He's not as good. Could also just play the Spectral Knight and fight it out. But no, I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna kill that. Getting her duplicated will be okay. Hey. Oh, he's going that way. I thought for a second for attack, I thought he'd hit him, but no. He would rather duplicate her. He does not want to see this duplicated, apparently. Which is understandable. Ah, he's going to kill it. No, he's going to hit me. Interesting. The possibilities. Because I can freeze him. He won't be able to attack with that thing. Now I'm definitely going to mind control attack. I think. Freeze him. If I could steal the Kokron Warrior, the Kokron Elite, that would be the best.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Okay. So I don't know if his plan of racing me down is the best, but we'll find out. This should have killed my water elemental. I think he's crazy not to have. But maybe he knows something I don't, because he knows what cards are in his hand. Yeah, that's a little annoying. If I needed to, I can silence it so that it can't get through. Okay. If I silence that, then I can keep hitting him and keep his weapon out of use. Arcane Intellect. Now, I'm probably I'm gonna have to kill him at some point, but killing the other things in the order of my choosing is almost certainly more beneficial.
What to do? What to do?
Arcane Intellect would be good, but I don't think it's the thing to do. I think I can be drawing more cards. I can do him, this, and one of these, and like Silver Hand or the Spectral Knight, which is all pretty good. So yeah, okay, we're gonna silence you. We're gonna keep freezing you out, I think. So I can always drop the healing one. That's true.
Where shall I strike?
Where should be at 3 health. Do that should be at 4 health. I don't know, maybe I should have... I didn't have enough time to think about the last 3 mana there. If I should have played him, he's easily killed by that, and then these guys can make good use of themselves. The cleave. Okay. Alright. Fine. He's going to suicide all the 1/1s, because she's going to die this turn, and if he ever gets to attack with that, they're going to die anyway. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Should have suicided her. Probably. I guess she turns into another 1/1, so it doesn't matter really. But Arcane Intellect. I can do so much if I don't Arcane Intellect, but I can also Arcane Intellect, Frostbolt, and one of the other things. Frostbolting this guy would probably be really good. It'd be nice to Frostbolt him so he can't attack, but he's going to take damage if he takes out my guys. Alright, let's Arcane Intellect. Flame Strike would be awesome. Hello, Flame Strike. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I have way more cards than he does. He's going to have a hard time coming back from that one. Even though he can just kill her, he takes damage for that too. And some of my cards are pretty strong here. So, well, that's pretty strong. Oh, he's going to kill the big one because the 1 damage goes off. He's going to get a lot of pumping on this guy. Fair enough. But he's now Frostboltable. Oh, free weapon! Boo! Well, you are still getting the Frostbolt.
Attend me.
It's gonna help kill faster. Just wondering if I should taunt up this stuff. I think I should just put out more stuff, frankly. Let him trade things as he wishes. Then afterwards I can Spectral Knight and Sun Fury some stuff. Because he can ill afford the damage he's going to take. Ooh, enemy Spectral Knight. Annoying. But that's okay. Sure looks like I should be able to race him at this point, but who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong. Yeti, that's going to help with the racing. Unfortunately, I can't do all 3 of these. Well, I don't need the defense, I just need the offense right now. Now he's low enough that he can't realistically use this except against me. I don't know how... Like, Brawl would be bad, but otherwise Warrior's going to have a hard time coming back from this. Yeah, you do choose death. Again, it makes such a huge difference, Duplicate versus Arcane Intellect. The Arcane Intellect gives you 2 cards, but Duplicate, you can arrange it so that you get 2 big fat minions, or 2 minions with the special ability that you need, and either way, that is a big advantage. Okay. You can purchase additional packs of expert cards from the shop. Gasp.
Jaina versus Jaina.
Mirror match. At least one mirror match earlier this run, but that was earlier in the run. Now we're looking at people that have 5-ish wins. I'm not going to start with the Cone of Cold. I'm going to try for more stuff that is castable. Okay, fine. That and the Cone are both just like when stuff hits the fan cards. for this deck, because I have so few. I'm going first, that means I have more mana overall, but that coin is going to make it feel like I'm not having the advantage when she uses it. Yeah, I can probably live with that, although it's a free coin for next turn, because I'm not killing her right away. Oh, I could have him out. If I had him first turn, then I could play him, and this would have been a 2/3, and it would have been, he would have killed that, and it would have been fantastic. That is not going to happen, though. I don't really want to play the Sun Fury Protector. I mean, I guess she does win a fight against that. And then next turn I get a 2/3, and I guess I should do it that way. You can go boom and shoot it, but then you're not taking advantage of this to play a 3-cost minion this turn, which would be the most annoying thing you could do. So what are you going to do? You're strongly thinking about how you're going to play a Harvest Golem and screw me over? Because that would be unpleasant. Or a 3/3 for 3 would be pretty unpleasant. Super mega ultra unpleasant would be playing the 4/3 wizard guy and then getting a free secret. That would be horrifically bad. Really bad. But I'm guessing that's not what's going to happen because... there we go. Maybe, okay, on the other hand, she did have the Harvest Golem. Maybe she had both of those choices in her hand and she couldn't decide which was more obnoxious for me. It's quite possible. So we are going to kill that, because it's better off dead. And then we are going to have this little undertaking. Yeah, kill them all. Next, no, I'm not talking to you. Don't kill them all. Just leave some alive. You really don't want to kill them all. Just gonna kill them all. She's thinking she'd probably go attack and then shoot him, because he's such a big threat. But I mean, she could shoot him and kill this without losing her 2/3. It's just they would give me a free card. And then I could shoot him and then kill the 2/1. She is definitely presented with a quandary. I could understand this turn taking a long time. I know I probably would. Nope, she has a better choice. Frostbolt. Although Frostbolt means she's not shooting something, so... Secret up. Fair enough. I got Duplicate. I don't really want her duplicated. So what we are going to do is probably we're going to trade this. I can't...
I got this.
Because, of course, this duplicate won't trigger on my turn. And we're going to drop Water Elemental, who we love to duplicate. Because then he is big. The freezing, against the warrior, the freezing is a really big deal. One reason I wanted to duplicate him, but against the mage, it's more just that he's tough. He's drought and famine resistant. What do you got? So far you've specialized in little minions that are hard to kill, but... I don't know. Okay, so flesh-eating ghoul, he's going to grow. A mirror image. Well, I wish I had the Cone of Cold. That could be a problem. All my plans here involve mass numbers of guys. But I'm going to do it anyway. I mean, I could fireball him, but I think I'm just going to kill through stuff. I'm going to feed into it temporarily because if he gets too big, then I'll take the damage once and... Now, there is a problem that she's going to kill this guy and I'm going to get 2 squires from my duplicate. But I had to do something. Otherwise, I was just fireballing him and not accomplishing much. Which maybe I should have done to save my duplicate plan, but I really don't like the... Yeah, I'm still getting to him. I am wasting my duplicates instead of wasting my fireball. So I probably should have No, she doesn't know yet if this is a, she really should have attacked me with the 1/1 first to find out if it was a vaporize or something. Yeah, so I'm so lucky that she decided to let me have the water elementals. She wasn't thinking of duplicate, I guess, because, like, damn. There's a lot of water elementalage. I think what I'm going to do is not play the water elementals yet, because this is going to kill something. I'm going to shoot that down and play Dragonling Mechanic. So, yes, the snake can kill this without dying, but then I shoot it. Can kill a 2/4. It'll actually probably just kill the 4/4, but at least I've got something of an army here. Of course, she can just shoot this anyway, so. Secret of your own. Secret Arcane Intellect. Wow, that is kind of an annoying turn, but it means there's no army, so you must be killing a 4/4, right? Unless you're hoping to duplicate the snake. If you're planning to duplicate the snake, I'm going to beat your face in. That would be a risky plan. One thing about this is she wasn't able to shoot this guy, so he can test secrets. Okay. I've got to worry about mirror entity. I don't want these guys getting mirrored, so we're going to try the Harvest Golem. Yeah, okay. Not the end of the world. Now, if she has a Flame Strike, she can still just go wham, and then Flame Strike. And that would be a pretty effective play. Turns out in the arena, Flame Strike is almost always a pretty effective play. It's just a question of how many Flame Strikes you have.
I wonder.
I think I did have one run where I had somewhere in the 3 to 5 Flame Strikes range. I seem to remember that being one of those mage runs that went far. You're like, oh, but they cost 7. It's ridiculous to take a 4th or a 5th Flame Strike. But then you're like, every time I cast this, it will blow up everything on the other side. Give or take a little. That's pretty sick. Like, if you're killing 2 minions every time you cast it, you're probably coming out ahead if it doesn't slow your deck out of existence. Really? That was unexpectedly non-fatal of you. I think we're going to have to use the fireball here. Oh, I got the Darkscale Healer as well. I could, like, fight through this a little bit, but I don't think it's worth it. Take a whole bunch of damage on this guy. I think I'd just fireball him. I could also play Gruul. She doesn't use a...
I wonder.
If I play Gruul, and I go wham, wham, kill that. He's probably going to eat the polymorph, though. I don't know. I think fireballing that, I can kill through stuff pretty easily. No army on the other side, pretty good. Did use my fireball. Some of these guys are going to get shot. But I've got a full health water elemental, which is going to be hard to remove, except with a fireball. It's a really tempting fireball target. Fire plus water equals steam.
What to do?
You have the same number of cards. I actually have one more card, effectively, because it's on her turn. No, on my turn I'll have more. I also have an army. And I'm going to have Gruul pretty soon. I don't know. If she had a polymorph, would she spend it to get rid of this guy? I don't know. It's quite possible she wouldn't. It's quite possible she didn't have a polymorph, but she does now. She's Arcane Intellected twice.
I am not a morning
Imp Master is not, like, the ultimate threat. But okay. Fair enough. I could go, like, Sludge Belch or Water Elemental. That's pretty strong. Or I could just get out Gruul and start trying to win. She's drawn a Polymorph. She would just be saving a Polymorph. Like, I can get a lot of army for that price, and it's even protecting stuff a little bit. Or I can actually drop Herb, which would heal that. Still have him for backup. She has, like, no army out to speak of right now. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna do this. A lot of my army would survive a Flame Strike if there's no spell power involved. I'm just sort of hoping that if she has a Polymorph, she has to use it. Plus, next turn I'll have enough mana to cast Gruul and shoot for one, or Frostbolt if needed. I mean, playing him sooner would get me to victory faster, presumably, but it's a trade-off. It's like timing, you know. This is quite a lot of army, too. Gruul can be stopped by one thing. That's not good. But I can go Gruul and Frostbolt him. And trade her to finish him off. Going to gold? Yeah, we're not going that road. Gruul. Frostbolt. He's frozen, but I am going to kill him anyway. Gonna save stuff. Yeah, kill that. So there's no army around. And this is a lot of defense for next turn. If Gruul isn't polymorphed, I'm going to have quite a lot going on here. Oh, Blizzard! Ooh. That's going to severely cut down on my offense. Oh, she chose not to shoot him. She wanted to have something out. It's understandable. I could polymorph her guy. I'm guessing it's not worth it, because I have this to protect me anyway. So, yeah. Not even going to. I'm just going to hold on here. Gruul's going to sit around getting bigger all the time. Now, Flame Strike would hurt a lot more now. She could go Flame Strike and then shoot this, but Gruul would still be kicking. Yeah, it's annoying. But Gruul... That's a lot of stuff not stopping Gruul, so I just win. Ta-da, Gruul. Yep. Alright. Go Mage. This is the best run I've had in quite a while. And I've still got a little bit of leeway, although you can get 2 wins in a row fairly easily, and we're going to try and avoid having that happen next time. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, or on your touchscreen, please lick the like button. Warning, licking the touchscreen is not recommended. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.